the Caregiver Connection podcast by Best Care, where we dive into new topics each week, drawing inspiration from our insightful and educational blog posts. We're committed to providing valuable information that impacts both home care clients and caregivers. Without further ado, let's jump into this week's episode. What to do when a client falls, an in-home caregiver's guide. Being an in-home caregiver is one of the most rewarding careers. But as with any job, it's not without its demands and stressors. In fact, one of the most common concerns that family caregivers and PCAs have is what to do when a client falls. At Best Care, we specialize in helping those in need of home care services find the best PCAs and in-home caregivers to help them perform their daily tasks and live independently in the comfort of their own homes. In addition, we also strive to provide caregivers with the best resources to perform their responsibilities with experience, knowledge, and professional care. We would like to provide some tips on how to handle a common emergency, especially while providing home care for seniors. Here are some ways to stay prepared in case a client trips over an object or falls on the ground. How to prevent a fall in home care. The first thing is to take a look around your client's living space and note any places that could present a risk of tripping or losing balance. This includes chairs, rugs, or steps throughout the home. Secondly, be prepared with emergency numbers as well as numbers of family members in case of a fall. Lastly, if you are with your client when he or she falls, use your body to break the fall while keeping your feet wide apart and knees bent. Try to protect his or her head from hitting the ground. How to care for a client after a fall. First and foremost, call 911. Even if the client seems okay, they can help walk you through what to do next. Check the client's blood pressure, breathing, and heart rate. Check for injuries, including scrapes, bruises, and broken bones. Speak to the client, asking how they feel. Take note if he or she seems confused or dizzy. Do not raise his or her head or neck. Call local medical professionals and wait for their assistance before helping the client off the ground. If a medical staff member decides the client can be moved, do not try to help he or she up on their own. Always have at least 2 people present to help the client. And lastly, continue to monitor the client closely. If you find this podcast helpful, share this with a friend, leave a review, and don't forget to subscribe. Contact us today for expert guidance and support. Visit bestcaremn.com. Thanks for listening to the Caregiver Connection.